It's the NFL on EA Sports.
And we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni.
It's the Chargers and the Raiders coming up next.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. A good return as he takes it across the 30. So here come the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
I think when you go back and watch last week's game, Mike, I think two things were at play. Number one, let's give credit to the defense. I think they did a nice job of identifying some of the easy layups we've seen this quarterback hit from a week-to-week basis. They took it away. They made him go to his second, third, check down through his progression. And then secondly, when the play did line up, when they did get the look they wanted, he just missed a lot of throws. So they know they cannot afford another pedestrian performance out of him this week. If he can play to the standard we've seen in weeks past, they can have a better chance of having a better result.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down. One of the tight ends motions right. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the gun, here's Stroud. To the outside, catch made by London.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a first down.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. 2nd and 7. Once again, it's Gibbs. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, L.A.
This is how you drop your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
There's a short one caught by Andrews.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field. And not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. It's a big-time play to secure that one.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. On play action, Stroud. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the Nets down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And now they're faced with a 4th and goal. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
And while I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards, if I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. The biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Raider 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
He's got the tight end there.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Joe Tryon-Shoyinka maneuvering in there to bring his man down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw. He'll tuck it and take off.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short gain.
Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
His defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them early in this game. That's already 2 sacks allowed. And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Now return coming from the 7th. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They'll set out in search of a 1st touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start 1st and 10. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long. So a field goal apiece here in that 1st quarter. All even, 3 apiece, the score. And we're back in Vegas after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. In motion comes Andrews. On 2nd down, Stroud. There he goes again. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
That's caught right side. It's London. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard. Now Stroud. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down. They'll go play action with Stroud. Now, deep ball for London. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. In motion comes Andrews. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They hand it to Gibbs. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. A 2nd down throw for Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Stroud to throw. That's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This a 57-yard attempt. And that is no good. He missed it. And this is going to remain a 3-3 game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. Cole Holcomb in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll give it to Harris again. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Jair Brown on the tackle. Here now, 3rd and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Shaheed with the catch, and he's going to be taken down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That's hauled in at the 2. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. Throwing now from the gun. Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line.
The last thing you can afford in this situation, Mike, is to take a sack. You don't want to go backwards and make the 4th down try that much more challenging. Keep the ball on the ground. Even if you come up short, you'd get another crack at it. And I think now on 4th down, if they do go for it, it's got to come through the air.
Now Mike Tomlin going to send out the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders will take a 6-3 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Chargers offense getting set to get back to work. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Max Crosby, motor always running, gets there for the sack. Here comes 3rd and 6. Stroud. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. It's a gain of 10 yards, and the Chargers have the 1st down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Back to throw. Stroud. Now a loose football. And the defense has it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
The Raiders offense ready to take over once again. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. He's got it at the 7. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is. They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future. They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Shaheed in motion. That is caught by the tight end. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take it over once more. They're in a 10-point hole. It's 13-3 as this drive starts with first down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. There's a short one caught by Andrews. At least close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Throwing on second down. Stroud. Now, deep ball for London. And flags come out. That's batted down. It's incomplete. But it looked like early contact. Let's check the call. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face first and goal. From the gun, here's Stroud. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. Gains nothing. London brought in motion. Throwing is Stroud. There's the veteran tight end, Andrews. Now a timeout, Chargers here. That's their second. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. It is brought in the end zone. Drake London. Touchdown, Chargers.
And this is where the threat of run just opens up everything else in your offense, especially when you have a premier back lined up behind center. And this is one of those cases where the defense is so worried about how do we stop this ground game. They don't have enough guys to account for everyone in the passing game, and results in an easy touchdown.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now a screen set up for Harris. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Like we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7.
3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Now, this looks like a design run, and he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
He'll try and get there on the ground.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force fourth down, and get the football back. But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the first down with his legs, and now you got to defend a fresh set of downs.
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
This is where you need to have short-term memory as an offense. Allowing that sack, clearly not ideal, but there's a lot of game left. They got to keep moving forward, and they can't let one sack now turn into a series of bad plays.
On second down, he'll fake the handoff and hold on to it. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
Quickly, he gets it out to his right. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Chargers offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. Here's Stroud. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5. In motion comes Andrews. On first and 10, here's Stroud. Finding the tight end, here's Will Dissly. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. On second down, Stroud. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Stroud going to set up to throw, and that is incomplete. McConkey, the one he was looking for. And that'll set up fourth down. The Charger gets set to kick it away. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Another run here with Harris. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Amani Hooker there on the tackle. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Davis to return it. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Chargers offense ready to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A big play and a much-needed one as well. An even 40 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And this ball batted away and incomplete. Terry McLaurin the intended target on that one, and it'll bring up 2nd down. One of the tight ends in motion right. Here's Stroud. He connects with Disley. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Stroud to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers will tie the game here in the 3rd quarter.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the 2nd half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Raiders offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Quick hitting slant there. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. 1st and 10. On the give, it's Harris. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Shaheed in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down. Here's 3rd and 2. They're trying to run for it with Harris. Trying to shove his way forward, but brought down after a gain of a yard.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down. A.J. Cole in punt formation for the Raiders.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders have their punt team out there. Important punt here in this tie game late. Just what the punter's hoping to do. Fair catch taken right at the 10-yard line. The visitors' offense, Jahmyr Gibbs, set to get back on the field. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. That one taken in by London. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A 2nd down throw for Stroud. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
1st down, Los Angeles.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. Up the sideline to the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is Stroud. That's McLaurin open on the left side.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
To throw, it's Stroud. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And for the moment, that's a 1st down, but we do have a marker down. Let's see if this one will hold up. So instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6. Now Stroud. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. They'll motion a tight end right. Stroud to throw here on first down. There is his tight end, Disley. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Infraction, defense. Automatic first down.
Now another try at first and goal, albeit from a little further back. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Taking off.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up second and goal.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
London brought in motion. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker, in a big spot. This to take the lead here in the fourth. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The home team's offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And caught left side by Bowers.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
On the zone read, here's Harris. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
And just like that, you go from 2nd and inches, where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in 3rd and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes this possession.
This one is complete inbounds, but not a whole lot out of it. It just gets back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. Throw over the middle, caught by London. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
In motion comes Andrews. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Still first down.
They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Second down and 8. Stroud gonna tuck this one on the zone read. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. 1:54 to go. And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The home team's offense ready to take over possession of the football. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll be second down.
At the 25-yard line.
He'll look to throw. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
So now, a big spot coming here. This to potentially send us to overtime. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This one he's got to have. This one is on target, and it is good. They have tied things up here in the final minute.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool. He's calm. He steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That's caught by Gibbs. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. On play action. Stroud. He's got the hookup downfield with McConkey. Now timeout called Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal try from here. Well, this might be one final heave to the end zone. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. We'll get this complete to his tight end Bowers. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. And the kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.